Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Prana celebration for 2020, gearing towards the International Yoga Day. I'm Dr. Smita Prabhakar, your host for this event. Welcome to this incredible journey helping you to get towards a holistic yogic lifestyle. Prana, a blissful world. Prana is a voluntary initiative to encourage everyone to have a healthy lifestyle. Our aim is to let people be aware of health and wellness. We are spreading awareness towards creating a healthy and safe society. Yoga is the finest way to connect people around the world. Through Prana Initiative, we are connecting the whole world and keeping the awareness of health at the forefront. We will continue the effort even after this International Yoga Day. Today, I have a pleasure of introducing a very special couple, not just special, but a power couple, gurus, Mrs. Kamal Khimji and Mr. Ajay Khimji. And today's topic is very close to my heart, movement to stillness through meditation. And we have the honor to hear from them with their wealth of knowledge. They are going to take us through a journey of meditation, and they'll be answering all your queries on meditation. There are a lot of misconceptions of meditation, that meditation is yoga, and there are many, many, many other myths connected to meditation. So we're going to uncover all of that today. So I hope you're excited and hold on there. Great. So before we commence the session, please put in your questions in the chat box on the FB Live so we can answer your questions toward the end of the session. Today, we have a very special guest with us. I'd like to introduce our special guest for the evening, Sri Jairamji. He is the retired CEO of Barakat Group of Company, LLC, residing in Dubai for 40 years. He's married with 2 daughters, and he's staying in Arabian Ranches. He runs and operates a quality assurance certification company based out of a free zone. Now I'd like to welcome Sri Jairamji to address the viewers. Thank you, Jairamji.
Namaste to everyone. It's a big honor that I have been invited in this session of Prana, which is doing such a wonderful thing for the humanity. I am basically what you call ardent devotee of Mata Amritanandamayi Devi, who is fondly known as Amma, and the hugging saint as the Western world would call her. Amma has hugged more than 36 million people and blessed them. And you know, when you talk about yoga, there are yoga derived from scriptures, and people are teaching different type of yoga. But this particular yoga from Amma is from deep resolve of Amma, which is because of self-realized soul. Amma has given this yoga, which is a spiritual enhancement. You know, when this yoga is known as integrated Amrita meditation, it starts with a lot of engineering exercises, but at the same time, it ends with meditation. It coordinates our mind, our body, our intellect, our soul. So this is the coordination that gives in this yoga, which ends with a peaceful meditation. When you do this, it's a dedication towards yourself to know yourself. So it connects with the real center. It gives the yogic power with the meditation, which is ending in the session. You know, many companies have started sponsoring this. Even we have Swami Amrita Swarupananda Ji, who is a prime disciple of Amma, who comes to Dubai every year in January. When Swamiji comes for the discourse, we also have early morning, afternoon session for yoga, for IM technique. We had done this in House of Ohms in Jumeirah. We have done this in one of the 2 sister companies of Lulu Center. They all have been benefited, and they have been doing this. And we have trained volunteers in Dubai who can train this. And many companies have started using this. Now, when you talk about India, even the Indian Army, they happen to approached the defense minister, many of the people for teaching yoga to the Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force. But they were asked that they have to pay for it. But Amma said very clearly, this is from God. You cannot charge for this. So Amma does it free to all the Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force people. So you find a lot of change in those people. Now talk to the Western side. A lot of universities have started adopting Amma's I am meditation. And even this juvenile detention centers in Santa Fe, they have started using this. It keeps a very big what you call propaganda, what you call invitation from these people, and this has reached a lot of mileage with these people. Now, when you talk about this particular meditation and yogic exercises, you are talking about increasing your memory. You're talking about stress relief. You are talking about mind calmness and also anxiety relief. And when you take my case from 1995, I'm a blood pressure patient. As on date, I have no blood pressure. I'm quite calm, and my response to every situation is so good that there's no reaction. So this is the result of this. And as Amma's children in UAE, we have this unfortunate pandemic situation in this world, and we all are facing this equally. So we are trying our best also to do some service to humanity. Those who do not have the destiny to have food and food in time, we supply them food, and also we have started distributing what you call basil plant for people to grow during the World Environmental Day. We started that also. This is the thing which we are doing with this limited situation. I would like to thank again Prana for giving this opportunity for me. And when situation becomes normal, we would like to train more and more people in this what you call I am meditation, which will definitely give a lot of solace to people. Namaste.
Thank you, Sri Jairamji, for the truly incredible words and the insight about Amma's I am integrated technique. Thank you so much. Now, before we commence the main event, let's start this evening with a prayer.
Namaste. Om Sangachatvam Sambadatvam Sambo Manamsi Janatam Deva Bhagam Yatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate. May you move in harmony, speak in one voice. Let your minds be in agreement, just as the ancient gods shared their portion of sacrifice. Namaste.
Namaste. Now, I'd like to introduce our gurus for the day, Guru Kamal Ajay Khimji and Guru Ajay M. Khimji. Mrs. Kamal Ajay Khimji started her career in 1996 by introducing an IT education curriculum to the children of more than 75 schools in the Sultanate of Oman. She was also a representative on the board of the group of 14 Indian community schools. Currently, she is a part of the Art of Living in International faculty as Middle East's first Sahaj Samadhi meditation trainer. She is also on the SCM of Art of Living Middle East, a longtime member of the Art of Living Foundation, and a senior and advanced meditation trainer in the Middle East. Mrs. Kamal Khimji is also a senior international faculty for the Art of Living Happiness Program, Art of Meditation, Sahaj Samadhi Meditation. Mr. Ajay M. Khimji has a career spanning over 30 years in a variety of businesses, industrial and social associations. He joined the family flagship business, the Khimji Ramdas Group, in 1983. having completed his studies in Mumbai. Established in 1870, the Khimji Ramdas Group is a leading corporate house in the Sultanate of Oman. KR represents over 100 leading global brands in the wide spectrum of businesses and services, and its diverse activities make it an ever-present aspect of the life in Oman. Today, his role is limited to a strategic and board level due to his social and charitable commitments. Mr. Khimji's time today is fully dedicated to educational, social, and spiritual activities around the world. He has been proactive in pioneering and propagating the activities of Art of Living Foundation, AOL, of His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji in the entire Middle East and North African region. Mr. Khimji is an apex body member of the Art of Living Foundation, Gulf and Middle East. He is also faculty trainer for the Art of Living Happiness Program, Art of Meditation, Sahaj Samadhi Meditation, and Art of Silence. Please help me in welcoming our gurus for the day, Mrs. Kamal Khimji and Mr. Ajay M. Khimji. Welcome, sir and madam. Before we commence the session, let me take some questions, I think, which will set aside the tone for the day and some basic insights on meditation before we start the actual practice. Question number one, if I may ask you. People are skeptical about meditation. Can you share some scientific and spiritual aspects of meditation?
Well, yes, people always have this misconception that am I the right candidate to meditate? Do I need to meditate? Will it conflict with my religion? Is it scientific? So these are the common things that people say that but today meditation is not a luxury, it is a necessity. And spirituality and science, they both go hand in hand, right? So science always asks how, and spirituality says wow. So meditation and the techniques that we learn in the Art of Living, they are cognized by Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. So he takes us inward, but always there is a scientific side to it. There is always an explanation. But when you go inward, through that explanation, it settles your mind. So you can go inward and then you reach beyond. So it's a combination of both. There's a lot of research done in meditation today that it calms your mind, especially in this time of the COVID pandemic. A lot of people are feeling depressed just sitting at home, or sometimes being with the family all the time in the lockdown period. It is like more fighting with each other because they've never been together. They've been so busy in their lives, right? So at this time, it is so essential. And like all the time, others, you have so many thoughts in your mind, and that really makes you react and not respond. So like I would say, the science part of the meditation is, it releases dopamine and serotonins. That are the happy hormones and the hormones of enthusiasm, and they calm your mind. And when you're calm and when you're happy and when you're not stressed, you can deal with any situation with centeredness and balance. So both go hand in hand, right? You have to do your work at home. You have to accept the situation that is happening every day and the challenges. So that is also there. So the scientific aspect is there. If you don't do it, then you're going to react, right? The spiritual aspect is when you go inward, you feel much more happier, much more calmer. You see the larger picture, and then you accept things and you work with the challenges. So that's how I look at it. Both is there. Two sides of meditation. Right?
Thank you so much. Such a beautiful explanation about meditation. Truly, there are, I think, 400 plus papers written on meditation, the scientific aspects of how the brain works, how the hippocampus and amygdala works, and all of that. And now the people are really getting into the space of understanding what's meditation. Let us give it a try at least, But when the science comes in, people start to believe what we've been talking about since ages. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Discussing that, Ajay was also talking about the hippocampus.
Sure. So would you like to add something onto the space?
Yes, like the the gray matter, which is, the left side of the hippocampus. It
Yes.
increases the gray matter.
Mhm.
So that way it helps, So meditation is so essential. It will really help you. With that also the mind becomes so focused. Just simple but yet profound. That is the beauty of meditation. So it's very, very important. Scientifically, so much of research has been done. And, like I was never a meditator. And after, learning the techniques from Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar, I don't know what happened. It really like changed my lifestyle, my thinking process. And, I felt like a better person. Like, too much of thoughts and all were always bombarding, a lot of fear, anxiety. So meditation really helped to release all these like stresses and, becoming a better person, like to face challenges in life. So when you meditate, all this really helps you in a better and you can deal also in a better way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Definitely, instead of reacting, we respond to the situation. Thank you so much for that insightful information. I think now basically everyone knows that what is the basis of meditation. So we can get on to the next question. What are the things required to make meditation effective?
First and foremost, we have to be natural. If you're stiff, it won't happen. See, we are used to be, since that before we are born also, Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar has told us, we had that experience in the mother's womb. Everything was done for us, right? And we were absolutely comfortable. So we want to get that experience again. So firstly, if we are very natural, then we can strive to at least try to get that experience. We should be natural. We should be simple. We should want that experience. So like it's food for the soul, right? It's not, as I told you before, not a luxury. And once you're natural, then you start your wanting to learn the technique is also essential. And your food habits also are important to make your meditation much more effective. And a little bit of yoga and breathing techniques. We teach the Sudarshan Kriya, which helps to settle the mind. The mind is always wavering, between the past and the future. And the thoughts are so many in our mind. So the breathing techniques and a little bit of exercise helps to calm the mind, and then you can go much deeper in. And we eat the right type of food. That also will definitely help our meditations to become much more effective. Yeah.
And even when you meditate, it brings you into the present moment, as Kamal was saying, past and future. There's so much of regret, so much of anger, frustration. It's like the mind becomes like a pendulum. So when you meditate, it brings you into that moment, and the present moment is what is happiness, and you are happy that moment. When you meditate, all of a sudden you feel like smiling. You feel that that blossom, which has come out of yourself, and you want to do something more. You become very charged also. So this really helps you in all ways of life.
The thoughts that come in like in your WhatsApp today now, all these images that we keep putting in, what happens to the WhatsApp? It gets full, right? And your phone, what happens to your phone? It becomes pretty slow, right? The same way, when we get so many stresses and so many thoughts in our mind, it's just gets full, and it's very cloudy a vision. We cannot even understand what people are saying sometimes. We don't perceive things correctly. So we don't understand. Then we cannot express things better also, right? So then what do you do when your WhatsApp gets full or your phone is slow? You start deleting, pressing the delete button. Same way, meditation, you have to, when you do meditation, you delete all those unwanted thoughts and impressions that are there in your mind. And it helps you settle down, become more centered.
Thank you so much. Truly, ma'am, as you said, in this mindfulness is when we needs to be mindful or meditate.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, the very interesting question we have. I fall asleep when I sit for meditation. Why is that? This is a common
It's a common
problem we
question.
have.
Yeah. Sometimes, what happens is we overeat. That is one of the main reasons. Our food habits are wrong.
Lack of exercise.
Lack of exercise. These are the two main reasons that we fall asleep. So, when our mind is, and sometimes also when we fall asleep, we think that by going, sometimes we'll go to the health club and we'll do our exercise, but we overdo it when we go and we'll do all those exercises and we run so fast and we say, I've done all my fitness, now I'll come and meditate. But you're so tired that you just fall asleep. So when you overdo your exercising or your fitness, then you just fall asleep. You can't meditate. And when you overeat or eat the wrong type of foods, then you get too many thoughts. Or, as he says, when there is lack of exercise, that's when you fall asleep. So these are the things you have to learn. So when you get into a program, you start learning about these little things, small things that help you to meditate and not fall asleep. We always say that if you eat too much when you come for your meditation class, then you'll hear the ujjayi breath, that is the snoring. You'll just drop off to sleep, So people don't realize it, right? They don't put importance. So we have our Ayurvedic doctors who can tell us what type of food will suit you, what type of food you should eat. And today in the internet also you get a lot of
everything is available.
Everything, why should we eat a light diet? Why should we eat a vegan or vegetarian diet? Like a plant-based diet. So now that is a big fad these days. So we don't have to really talk too much because a lot of people are doing that, but a little bit more awareness is required on your food habits.
That was so insightful. Truly overactivity and lethargy can actually cause us not to, go to the deeper realms of meditation. So profound. Now, let's get started with the main session. And you're going to be experiencing an amazing meditation today with our gurus. Over to you, ma'am and sir. Good.
Okay, so what we will do first, we will just remove all the restlessness from our body. Yeah? So start shaking both your hands. Shake, shake, shake. Become the movers and the shakers. Shake. Remove all the restlessness. If you have been tired the whole day, you can remove all that. Now what you can do, you can just pull your shoulders up. And then you relax and put both your palms on your legs, your hands on your legs, palms facing the ceiling. And when you meditate, make sure that you're in a comfortable position. Your spine should be erect. Okay? Yeah.
Okay. So let us sit comfortably and easily with our spine erect, body relaxed. And let us close our eyes. Let us have a gentle smile on the face. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take another breath in and breathe out. Now just listen to the noises in the environment. The noise of the air condition, any other noise that is in the room you're sitting in. Just accept the noises. Be in harmony with the noises. When you're in harmony with the sounds, they will not bother you. Now become aware of your body. Your body is a gift from God and nature. Honor and respect your body. Become aware of your right foot. Your right ankle. Your right calf. Your right knee. Your right thigh. Become aware of your right hip. Now become aware of your left foot. You don't have to do anything. You just have to put your mind to your foot. It's very simple. Now become aware of your ankle. Just put your mind there. Your calf. Become aware of your left knee. Keep your eyes closed. And become aware of your left thigh. Become aware of your hips. Now genitals. Abdomen. Just put your mind there. You don't need to do anything. Become aware of your chest, your shoulders, your left arm, and your right arm. Become aware of your neck, your throat, your chin, your cheeks, your nose, become aware of your eyes, eyebrows, forehead, top of the head. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Now just become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Let them come and go. Just witness your thoughts. Become aware of your feelings. You are love. You are peace. You are joy. Become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of your body. Become aware of the noises in the environment. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Another breath in. Then breathe out. And we may rub our palms together. Put them over our eyes. And slowly and gradually, we may open our eyes. Slowly and gradually, we may open our eyes. So, how was it? Good? Yeah? Did you all feel relaxed? Yeah? So, meditation is from movement to stillness, from sound to silence. Yeah? Doesn't matter if thoughts come and they go. Just witness them. So we have so many guided meditations that are on. And Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar on his channel, every day he is streaming meditations in the morning and the evening all over the world. More than millions of people are following him and doing the meditation and feeling relief, sense of calm, happiness and peace. So if you just log on to his Facebook page, and you will get all the meditations there. We also Instagram Live, Shri Ravi Shankar Facebook page, and also we have an app, the Art of Living app, which you may download, and he's live there also. So it's really nice. So I hope you enjoyed your meditations.
Give that 20 minutes time. It will really help you.
It will help you. Yes.
Thank you so much. That was such a beautiful demonstration on meditation. And I can truly identify with its power, all that it has to offer in one's lives, personal life, and total collective well-being as well. For the viewers, please do write to us on our FB live chat. You can also connect to the gurus if any of you need more information. And now we have a lot of questions pouring in from our FB live chat. Now it's time for us for the most awaited Q&A. Our Prana team has just collated the questions, and let me take the first question.
Before the question, did you enjoy the meditation?
I just loved it. I just loved it. It was incredible. I think in just a span of 15-20 minutes, it's such an incredible journey of like totally becoming still and calm. I think the power is amazing, and you have an amazing voice, which actually let us be. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, bringing us into the calmness. I think people can embrace this at any point in their life. It could be at work, it could be, at home.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for that. So the beautiful experience. Thank you. Let me just take the first question. The first question is by Shankar. Yoga is not meant for virtual classes, he says. Especially meditation is difficult. So can you give some insights on it? Is it difficult on online and offline?
Well, how did you feel now?
I felt it was as good as having a live meditation session. There's no difference at all.
Yeah. Firstly, we need to condition our mind that everything that is when you close your eyes, you go inward. Whatever is beautiful is when you go inward. You see, the scenery is outside, the scene. And when you go inward, you go towards the seer. So whether you hear the voice, if you are doing a guided meditation and you are hearing it online, whether it is from your screen or whether it's from your tape recorder, it doesn't, or your iPod, it doesn't matter because your eyes are closed. You go inward. No? Of course, there are varieties of meditations. And we have also the Sahaj Samadhi meditation, which we offer all around the world. That the meditation is given with a sound vibration called the mantra. It's a meditation mantra. That is also, today, it's not easy for Gurudev to reach everybody. So he's made various teachers And we give those mantras. It's the age-old technique, that he has brought back to us. It's the seers. It's from the lineage of seers this knowledge has been brought down. And that meditation helps you to do it independently. You become independent. You do not need to hear a voice or a sound because you're meditating on your own. So once you get used to it, once you start practicing, like anything else, then you learn how to do it. So it's simple, it's effortless. It is not difficult to do at all. So don't think that how can I do it through the computer or how can I. Now there are so many online courses, right? So definitely we have to train our mind for it. But it's not difficult. Millions of people are using it. So just drop it, let go and relax. Just be natural. It's fine also if you feel sometimes like that. Learn the Sahaj when the lockdown is over. Wherever there are courses in all 156 countries, we have teachers all over.
And now it's an entry-level program also.
So
there's no prerequisites.
So, anybody over 16 years of age can learn it. So you can learn that if you want to do it on your own without any sound. Yeah? And so many ways are there. Like Gurudev has taught, like he teaches in the Unveiling Infinity. So many different techniques are there to meditate. So once you get in, then you can choose the variety, which one you want, right?
Thank you so much. That was very, very insightful. People always have this confusion about meditation. And especially, I would say that it's a need of the hour. Especially take advantage of the lockdown and then make yourself stronger before you go out and face the world. And this is a great tool. And I think people should get into the basic courses of yours so that they can get an understanding and so they can take their own time because they have a lot of time to contemplate themselves.
Yes.
So that's such a thing. And as you said, so rightly said, you can even do meditation just with silence, embrace silence. That's itself a meditation. And also even the sound, the tools, the Bij mantras they can use. And there's so much more. But I feel that they need to have the right guru to guide them through the meditation because people are so confused.
Yes,
that's where
very important.
Yeah, they can actually reach out to you and just see how they can get it started. From the right people who have got so many years of experience in this space. So thank you for that.
We owe it all to Gurudev. Though here all of us have one guru because he's got that energy. Like I always say, like hotspot or Wi-Fi, because he gives us that energy that to open ourselves up, right? Like when you light a candle, right? Or you just need a matchstick, right?
You don't keep on
igniting
again and again.
So he has already that which he opens up in us. No? So that is what I'm saying. When he gives us that, we can share it. So in today's terms, I always use that word for the new age or the modern people. Like you already have your smartphone with you, and like you have that chip in you already. You can connect to the frequency, but you need the right person to ignite it. Like you need your password. Like we got onto this Zoom program, the Facebook Live. You had to give me a password to get in, right? So the master is one that gives you that, and to take you inward, to help you to go there. Before others, you get stuck in the layers of your mind. You get stuck in the outward. If you get, people get depressed sometimes in this pandemic. If there's a financial crisis, or if they are having a health issue, or if they're having an interpersonal problem, they get stuck in that. So the master gives you tools in which you can go inward. So that's the reason it's very essential. And today, in today's world, it's so lucky that I feel so fortunate to be able to at least do whatever little bit I can, because he's the one who made us like this. Otherwise, how would we get it so soon and be able to transfer so much? He's so generous and so loving. That is love only engulfs everybody through his love.
Like for example, we say air conditioned AC, right? The short form. So when you do the Sahaj meditation, it's like absolute comfort. Meditation, absolute comfort.
So we feel very
Very comfortable you feel.
on our own. And that is something, I would always say, like the question was asked by Shankar, you feel lazy? Yes, my favorite is also the meditation. So I love to meditate. Yes. That is something I adore.
That was so insightful. Truly, as you said, you can embrace meditation at any point of time, anywhere you are, and it's the easiest thing to do. And I wish that everybody embraces it so truly. And as you were mentioning, you need the right guru. And I would, if I may, it reminds me of a shloka saying, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And that's said, you need the guru to come and show you the lightness, the remover of the darkness. So I think initially people definitely need to have a right guru to take through the practice. Thank you so much for this beautiful, beautiful analogies what you bring in. And looking at both of you, we know that, people have to do meditation if they have to be like you, the way you're calm, composed, and, such beautiful energy you emit.
It's like you have no
sure.
choice.
You have no choice.
You don't have a choice,
When we are with our
Yeah.
guru, when we are with the
It's
master,
really food for the soul.
we don't have a
True.
choice.
True. Thank you so much for that. Now we have the next question asked by Miss Vandana. Why mind cannot focus on one thing? Is there any particular way to bring the focus?
That's what we said. You need
Yes.
to meditate. You need to do your breathing techniques.
Yes.
It's natural. It's the tendency of the mind to vacillate, right? To hold on past and future, and to hold on to the negativity, And the mind, if somebody gives you 10 compliments and gives you one insult, what will you remember? Where will the focus go? On that insult, right? So the mind holds on to all these things and is not able to focus on the beautiful things that are there. Sometimes it will go here and it will focus on some negativity and then cling, So meditation, breathing techniques, all is very important to come back into the moment. It is the natural tendency, you are covered by a field of energy around you. If you go to sleep, all the thoughts are not your thoughts. Like you are like a frequency receiver. So firstly, you have your own thoughts. And then when you are surrounded by all this, so many people and so many thoughts coming out of us, imagine what you go through if you are not centered. No? You don't know so many things. See, sometimes when you get into a room when there has been a fight, whether you're in the workplace or there's been anger or your boss's mood is not good, don't you feel it?
You don't feel yourself.
You feel, right? Oh my God, it's so stiff today. I feel. Or when you're, some of your friends or some of your relatives are a little negative, you get that thing, right? So all those thoughts will come. You look, I don't want to talk to this person because they are negative or they told me something. So we start remembering all these things. All the thoughts keep coming and vision becomes very cloudy. That's why you need to get snapped back now. And meditation does help you to get there. It removes all that. Let the thoughts come in the meditation. That's why the tool is there. The Sahat Mantra helps you just to go in, cut through all that. It's like a charged particle that helps you to cut into that and just go inward and get into that space that is love and energy, fountain of joy, whatever you call it. Spiritual people will call it, the soul or the scientific people will call it into that energy. So it doesn't matter, but you get into the deepest core of yourself, which is love. That's easy to understand, right?
And even so much of impressions, the mind has. So when you meditate daily, more and more, it brings out that expression in your own self. And that's what everybody wants.
The impression gets rubbed out,
It's just like, how you rub a slate when it's full.
You just clean it.
It cleans up.
It cleans up. It becomes clear.
It's like you can see yourself.
a slate or a mirror full of
Yeah,
dust, right?
Yeah, correct.
When you meditate, you remove that dust and then you say, wow, this is how it is. No, when you go inward, right? So,
Awesome. Okay, that was a very clear explanation of what he has asked you. As it says, like, life doesn't come with a manual. Just jump and experience
yeah.
it. Yeah. Same way, meditation. If they need to know, they need to actually experience it. Take that one step towards experiencing it, and then they would know. And then there's no looking back. And also the consistency is the key, as you mentioned. If they don't practice it daily, it's like going to the gym.
Yeah, you
The
have to
muscle is
practice.
then you have to practice it daily. Great. Thank you so much for that. May I take the next question asked by Aditya? I think you've partly explained it. Meditation can be done alone, or should we connect it with any asana or with any exercise?
See, the exercises will help you to remove the restlessness. So asanas is good. It's very good if you do asanas. After your asanas, when you sit to meditate, it's much easier. Asanas or any.
And you should actually.
You should do asanas. It's good to do that.
Any other exercise also.
And asanas are very good. Yoga is union, no? Mind, body, and spirit. It takes you there, right? Gets you to that point. That is the purpose, right, of yoga, union.
Thank you so much. And I'll take the next question asked by Amrit. Is it good to meditate by lying down?
Okay, we can say about the different asanas.
Shavasana will make you go to sleep. So usually you sit with your spine erect and you meditate. They say that chairasana is fine, sofa asana is fine, shavasana is not fine.
Then it's like doing yoga nidra.
Yeah, you can do yoga nidra. You can lie down and
lie down and you can do yoga
you
nidra.
can take the power nap. We
Yes.
have it. Gurudev has given us beautiful power, this yoga nidra program in this COVID period. If you just go to his Facebook or go to the app,
YouTube.
It's
also.
YouTube app. The yoga nidra is amazing. So
especially now, it's one can really.
you can once because still you have a little time. When you have time, you should do it. It's like the power nap. You can lie down and do. That's something that you can lie down and do. But otherwise, a regular meditation, better to sit. No lying down. Padmasana is okay. Sukhasana is okay. Chairasana is okay. Sofasana is okay.
Thank you for bringing that lightness into the whole session, so people can understand it much more effect. Now, when you talk about chairasana, sofasana, they will never forget this.
Yeah.
Great. And now there's the next question is asked by Rajiv. Can you make us understand about chakras in a simple language?
Well, chakras are just energy centers. No? We know these energy centers exist. We know the common ones, the most popular ones. No? We know 7 energy centers: base of the spine, beyond the genitals, the navel region, heart, throat, the Agya chakra, that is here between eyebrows and
the
head. So these are chakras, and each of the chakras has some things. It's the base of the spine chakra. They are connected to so many things. So it's a science. They are connected to inertia, and enthusiasm is there. Then there is creativity, inertia, and then creativity is there. Then there is lust and creativity. Then here there is generosity and greed. Then here there's fear and love. Yeah? And here there's gratitude and grief. Then here's anger and alertness. And here is the bliss. So, we have the meditation called Hari Om meditation, which is a chakra meditation. So it takes you to the different chakras and help to cleanse your chakras. And as your energy, you move your energy upwards, you feel very happy. So Gurudev was always saying that when you are depressed, you're depleting, your energy is moving downwards. So that's the time when people feel very depressed. and their aura also shrinks. Their causal body gets shrunk and goes into in the body, and the energy goes lower down. That's when you feel very sad, depressed, and suicidal tendencies. Then necessary for us to meditate 2 hours Sudarshan Kriya breathing techniques to bring the energy upwards. No?
Great.
So each chakra has got a special meaning. You have to really study it. You can't just say it so soon, and you have to experience the meditations.
Hari Om meditation.
Hari Om meditation
Very
it's available on our app. So if you do that, you will understand. And Gurudev has given a very nice explanation for it. So before the meditation, you will understand it. It's
Thank
very,
you
very
so
nice.
much. I mean, that was such a clear explanation. It's simple explanation, but beautifully said. That brings us to the end of the show, just coming to the closure. And thank you all. Thank you, both of you, Gurus. And it's a deep, deep honor to have you with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for
Most
inviting
welcome.
us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And I hope you all had a good
Yes.
experience.
Amazing experience.
And don't forget to meditate.
No, we will
Yeah.
not.
Don't forget to meditate
Yes, yeah.
and log on to the Facebook page of
Sure.
Gurudev,
Yes.
and you'll get all the meditations.
Great.
Right?
Thank you so much once again. Thank you so much. And for the viewers, thank you all. See you all tomorrow, same time at the same live. And we'll be back again with an incredible personality tomorrow, Guru Dr. Ram Vaidyaji. And tomorrow's theme is Yoga, the Breath of Society. Now we will close the session with the Shanti Mantra. Namaste.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Let all be happy. Let all be healthy. Let all see the good in others. Let no one suffer from unhappiness. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste.
So that's it.